Welcome back to the Espresso Chateau. While Tara's on her phone.
You weren't even ready. Literally 3 seconds ago, she was doing her hair in front of the camera, so...
Well, okay. Anyway, welcome back to whatever episode I said in whatever episode that I wasn't counting anymore. But it's a force of habit now that I say welcome to this episode.
Mm-hmm.
We have a special guest on today, starting with our very first one. It is Finnegan.
Selena does not like him.
Sound bad. I love dogs.
No, I know.
He's just a little yappy, but for those of you that don't understand that are listening, it's a dog.
He's Maltese?
A Maltipoo, I think. Nope.
I think he's just Maltese, because he's only 3 pounds.
Well, he's a teacup then. I'm pretty sure he's a Maltipoo.
He'd be bigger.
A Maltipoo, not a Maltipom.
Maltipoo would be bigger, though. He would be longer. Remember Buffy? That was a teacup poodle, though. Like that, he was still bigger.
Anyway, he's a little white dog. So he's our first guest on the podcast. If you hear bark, that's what it is. And when we first get started, I'm gonna start complaining about cargos again.
Cargos?
Yeah.
Why?
They collect so much hair so fast. It's ridiculous.
I think it depends on the material that you're getting them in.
Canvas. Normal cargo material.
Well, they're not all canvas.
I know, but still, like, I like canvas because it doesn't look athletic almost. Like, it's not windbreakery. You feel?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah. It collects hair like no tomorrow. This is the first time I'm wearing a sweater. On
Is
podcast,
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've worn like so many sweaters because it's like who I am. Oversized with leggings, and then cargo and like a nice top.
So basically all things.
No, it's like one extreme or the other.
Yeah, that is very true.
So, chug that coffee. Where'd you go?
Yes.
He can't jump off because he'd break himself.
Yeah, that's fine. And now we have 2 dogs. One dog is in here with us, and the other dog is very jealous of him.
But she is a German Shepherd Husky, so she sheds like no tomorrow.
Yeah, but she's my baby, so
I know.
she can.
What's your dream dog?
Luna.
We've never talked about it.
Oh, and if it Luna is my favorite person in the entire world, don't you dare. She's testing me to see if she's gonna bark. But my dream dog that I want is a wiener dog.
No. Yeah, but you. We're talking about you.
She's like, how dare you say a different breed than me?
So, like, yeah, because, like, she's been your dog for, like, a long time when you were living at home, but now she's reached that age where, like, now that you literally just moved out because you're back in school, like, you can't take her with you because she's too big for an apartment.
I wouldn't do that to her. Like, if we had bought a house, even if I was in school, I don't care. I would make it work. Like, she would come with me. But I can't do it. Even Dad, like, jokes about it sometimes. Like, oh, take her with you. But I can't. Like...
And like, she is old enough that, like, she wouldn't be as needy to, like, go because, like, her hips are bad, but, like, it's still not fair to her.
But it's small, too, right? Like, even the house inside, at least if we're gone for, like, a couple hours, like, yesterday we went to the States, she has the house to walk through. Like, in the apartment, it's like, oh, like, I'm sitting on the couch, walk through the kitchen, and I'm back to sitting on the couch immediately.
No, that's true.
I know, she's just a little bean.
We will put a picture of Luna so you can see her, even though I've never met a dog who does not like cameras. And she knows when the camera's on her, which is bizarre to me.
She'll look at you until you're ready to take the picture, and the moment you go to press it, she'll look away. Like, she'll move her head or move her eyes, so it's like...
So, like, she's not looking at you.
Yeah, she hates it. But she's my favorite. But yes, a wiener dog, and I want to name him Slinky or Moose.
I like both of those. Slinky because Toy Story is a classic, but Moose because it's such a big name for such a little guy.
That's why I want to name him.
You want long hair?
I want a miniature long-haired. And if it's a girl, then I want to name it either like Lady or like Rosie or something like that. Daisy.
Lady would be adorable, like Lady and the Tramp.
But I also wanted a Doberman. Like I wanted
like a big dog.
Yeah, I wanted a wiener dog named Moose and a Doberman named Zeus.
Moose and Zeus, eh? Dobermans are so pretty. There's not a dog I don't
They're
like.
Gorgeous. And then Cameron wants, like he said, we get 2 dogs, I get 1, he gets 1.
That's not the case.
No, it's not. But he wants a Rottweiler.
They are cute.
I don't.
They're like the bigger ones, right? Like black and brown usually. Yeah. They got the wide face.
Eyebrows.
Yeah. Yeah. They're cute though.
You were over at his house when they were babysitting one, right? Oh, maybe it was Ash. But yeah, they babysit one all the time, and that's what changed his mind. And I'm like, but I don't want a Rottweiler.
But they are cute.
Yeah, but like, I had it in my head.
Yeah, but you could have Moose and Tiny.
True.
And like, they'd be similar colors. You could get similar colors of those dogs.
I want like the gray and black marl. With like the blue eyes. I mean, I know you can't really pick that, but I can dream, can't I? And then an all black.
I feel like you say that until you meet the dogs, right? And then you're just like, I love you.
1 year for our anniversary or my birthday, he tried to call like dog breeders to see if we could go and just play with them. And they were like, no, we can't unless you're like interested in buying. And I was like, well, you should have just said that, because I don't know, maybe just like don't exposing them because they were puppies.
True.
But I was like, that is the sweetest thing anyone has ever done for me. Like, ask if I can go play with puppies. Like, my God.
The next sweetest thing, he could just get you one.
Yeah. And
then like, I'll babysit it on your honeymoon.
January next year we'll get one because he'll be working. And then I can just come home and just...
You're like, you don't understand how happy this will make me.
Yeah. And then day 3, I'll be like, oh my God, can you take him out? That's what he said. He said, if you get a wiener dog, I'm not doing anything. And I'm like,
you could set up a little grass pad though on your balcony.
Yeah, our balcony's huge.
Yeah.
Like,
and he can't get underneath. There's no space there, right?
Yeah, there is.
But he wouldn't do anything.
Tiny. But also, I would just like put a board there.
Yeah, you could actually set up your balcony so it looks like a little oasis.
Yeah, right? And then put like vines and stuff up against the wall.
100%. He'd be in the jungle. He wouldn't know what to do with himself.
Yeah. He'd be like, come out in the wild. Or like, I'm even happy with a wiener dog that is like the reddish brown color, and I'd call him Wiener.
Wiener.
Yeah.
Like just Wiener.
Yeah.
Not even Oscar Mayer. Imagine.
Oscar.
You know the Oscar Mayer wiener? Like,
yeah,
that'd be so funny.
But Oscar Mayer has a way with BOLOGNA.
You know, for a long time I actually wanted a little white dog, literally exactly like him. Like, well, I preferred I wanted like a teacup palm because I wanted a little white fuzzball to name Olaf.
Like their nose is like the size of like half your nail.
So I mean, like, he's pretty tiny too. I could have named him Olaf, but he's not mine. But this is our mom's dog. But that was like the one I wanted, especially when I was living in Toronto, because I was like tiny apartment, tiny dog.
It just makes sense.
It makes sense. But like my dream dog from whenever I was like a baby would be like I've always wanted a Dalmatian.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a Dalmatian.
Yeah.
And I know people are like, they're so mean, but it's like, it's all in how you raise them. Like, if I raise, and I can prove that point, because, like, if I raise a dog with my face in its face, it'll be fine. I'm not saying it's gonna trust, like, it's not gonna trust everybody, because, like, that's instinct. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I can do my due diligence. Holy F. But, like, look at Willow, right? Like, people have a bad rap of cats, but, like, I literally forced my love on her, and she acts like a dog.
Yeah, she's the only cat I like. I'm not a cat person.
Like, Willow is so cuddly. She's so talkative now with her old age.
And she's not just like cats. She's not mean. Ruthless, and I don't like them. They're not lovable.
Why are you sitting on me like that?
And then, but Will just is. I like Will a lot. But yeah, I would agree. Dalmatians are gorgeous. My old rugby coach in high school had a Dalmatian. His name was Lucky.
Who I'm thinking of? My science teacher?
Whoa. No, the girl coach.
Oh.
And she would get like dog hair paint or like chalk or something and put like a shamrock on the back because we were the Fighting Irish, and he would come to all of our rugby games. His name was Lucky, and like he was off the leash and everything.
That's cute.
Yeah.
And he was nice.
Yeah, and then she got another one actually when I left.
Mm-hmm.
So there was 2 of them.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's always been my dream dog. And like short fur.
Yeah, and just freaking cute.
I know.
Like every time I watch, I know they're animated, okay? Like,
but 101 Dalmatians, like if I got a boy, cute. I would name him Pongo.
Yeah, and like what's the other one's name?
I want to. Is it not Perdita or something like that? That might be a different Disney movie though. Are you thinking of the?
I'm talking about the one that's always getting in trouble, like
Patch.
Because he has an eye patch.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
There's 101.
I was gonna say there's like 101.
Actually, there's 99 because the parents are at the 101, right?
You know, I actually never thought of it. And I would assume
I think
so.
he comes out 99 babies.
Yeah, but they're not all from her. They like find them along the way.
Yeah, they run into the house. Yeah. 99. I'm pretty sure they are 90.
Don't they live in New York or is it France?
I can't remember.
Because I was gonna say, wouldn't it be illegal to have 99 dogs without?
It'd be illegal here, that's for sure.
Like that's a lot of dogs.
It's also what, the 1960s.
But also, what would you do? Like I would be like,
I would lay down and just
I was gonna say,
be like, oh my god, I love my life.
I've accepted this.
I love this life, and I'm retiring. Like, there's no need for me to go to work anymore.
You see this fly? What the fuck?
Where?
Oh, I caught a fly yesterday. I was like, I am the Karate Kid. Well, with all the renovations
the
and stuff,
flies.
like I don't know where they're coming from.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily. It's not like a fruit fly though. I think it's from like there's everything being open. Like the bathroom just got redone.
What would that have to do with flies though?
I don't know. Sometimes there's things in sinks, right? In the piping.
Yeah, but they didn't take anything out.
That's what he has to say to you. No.
Hello?
No.
I told you it was a bad idea.
Hey.
There's not even anybody there.
That's what I mean. It was just a sound. Hey.
Yeah, hello? Mm-hmm. But I'm a dog person. You're both person, I guess. You're probably more of a cat person.
I'm kind of a both person. Like, I think I want to do some traveling before I get a dog.
Would you get a bird?
No.
I would bring my dog with me. I don't even care. Everywhere.
You're going to bring him to Italy?
Yes, I would. And he can lay right beside me on a beach chair.
They have places that allow them.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to start traveling with him early so he's used to it.
I don't even care if they allow it or not. He's going in my purse. And it'll be fine.
I respect that.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Get a little backpack.
Coats. Yeah. And every Halloween he'll be dressed up as a hot dog. Every Halloween.
Nothing else?
Nope. There is nothing else to dress him up as. Like, that is just a missed opportunity every single year.
You could dress him up as Slinky.
He already is a Slinky.
Yeah, but you just dress him up like Slinky.
How would I do that? Just wrap a Slinky around him?
Just
like, wrap wire around his stomach?
Maybe. It depends on what you name him, too, though.
That is very true.
I'm leaning towards Moose.
Yeah, Moose. It's really cute, eh?
Yeah.
It's such a big name for a little guy. Little guy.
I love it when animals have human names. I'm putting that out there.
Like Roger?
Yeah. Like
it's Frank?
Yes. Like
yeah.
That's Frank.
That's Frank.
But like you can't deny it's not cute. Like
yeah. It is. That's why I wanted, even if we renamed him, I was like, why don't you name him Bruce?
Or Rupert, because he looks like Rupert. You remember that cartoon?
No.
The little like polar bear thing with the yellow pants and the red sweater.
Yeah.
Rupert. He literally is 1-to-1. Like he's got the curls and everything.
Or like
a little Rupert.
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah, except sometimes when you do that,
it ruins the humor.
Yes, it does. And it's just like, oh, like I've met a Luna before, and I'm like, do I tell you that's my dog's name, or will that make you feel bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a safe bet, like, naming after video game characters.
Yeah, or like, what did I read the other day?
Who knows?
Or watch the other day, sorry. And their dog's name was short form for something. I can't remember. I think it was something from like the Lord of the Rings or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it was really cute. But I do, or even like another animal.
I enjoy
like,
the Greek god names.
Yeah.
Zeus.
Yeah.
Poseidon.
Well, Luna was supposed to be Luna or Athena.
Athena would have been good, actually.
Yeah. Right?
I feel like a fish, like a little goldfish named Poseidon would probably be the best thing ever.
Or I like other animal names. Like if his name is Chicken.
Yeah, little chicken. Oh my god, that actually is so fitting. You good?
Yeah. I just needed to think. Or like
Dang.
Or like a turkey named. Why would you have a turkey?
Why not is the question.
Or like turtle.
Birds, I feel like I have like a low key fear of them, even though like
I do
we've
too,
never done
because
anything.
they're like big. Like they are pretty big. Like there was a parrot on this guy's shoulder. And they're big, and I'm just
in
like,
in here.
Yeah. You've seen him before, and he rides on the motorcycle
Downtown.
with him. Yeah. But then
How
I see
that
those,
bird
like,
holds
little-
on for dear life, I'll never know. His claws are.
He probably like flies faster. He's like slick, his hair back, everything. And then I see the birds on TikTok that like talk back to you and know what things are. He's like, oh, what's this? Plastic or a bowl. It's like, oh, that's cute.
Plastic or a bowl.
No, like that's what they're saying. But they're only this high maybe. And they're blue or whatever. Sometimes green. And they talk back. Maybe a parakeet.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or like the I think it's a parakeet.
Yeah. But like imagine a bird named Dog. This is dog and cat. Cat dog.
And the cat is
Bird.
a bird?
Yeah. Is bull. Cow. Different species.
You can name him Bo. Okay, also you could name him after this meme, Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins! When this guy gets running.
I don't think it's a meme. I think that's like actually from something.
World of Warcraft situation. There's been so many things. Leroy! Also, you could be thinking of Stitch. Lilo and Stitch. Leroy.
Leroy. What a good show and movie. A lot of times people don't remember the show.
It was
It's on
catching all the
Disney
other.
now.
I was catching all the other aliens.
Yeah. It's on
So-
Disney now. But like even before that, when I would ask people, I'm like, oh my gosh, do you remember? Because we used to get out early from our old elementary school. We used to get out at like 2 something.
No. It was always
Rosedale?
3:05.
Rosedale? We left at like 2:30.
Oh. Did we start earlier?
Yeah. And then we would get home and watch it in time. But then when we moved to the new school, it ended at 3:05, so we didn't make it home in time. And by that time, we didn't have Family Channel here.
That's true. We never had Family Channel. Just
It was
Papa. Nanny and
extra.
Papa had it.
Yeah, Nanny and Papa had it. They didn't mind paying for it. Like, whatever. But heaven forbid we had a year. When you had cable. But now we don't.
So, remember in the last episode we spoke about you can't have coffee. I feel like your heart would explode. Remember we had talked about kind of like taking the podcast on the go, and, like
Yeah.
sitting in places and like actually just talking for an hour, which
Yeah.
like, I know we can do,
Yeah.
especially when we get our microphones working. Well, where am I going with this? My thought
on the go.
Just left my brain. Like
We were
I was
talking
no
about
wait, whoa,
podcasts
whoa,
on
whoa,
the
wait.
go.
It was literally right there, and it was just
We were talking about podcasts on the go.
Yep, that's it.
Like, are you thinking about?
Oh, when we're in for your bachelorette, imagine.
In a year.
Yeah, but how fun would that be?
Yeah, it'll be fun, but that's in a year. And
It's gonna come faster though than you think, probably.
Oh yeah, for sure will, because I'm almost done my first year of school, and I'm like, holy crap, that went by so fast. Except January.
January was the longest month of my life.
800 days. I just realized when you posted the last one, we were talking about it in January.
Yeah.
And we posted it in February.
I mean, hey.
We filmed it on like the 30th or something, and we posted it, I don't know what day it was, like the 1st or 2nd or whatever. So then when I was listening to it, I was like, these guys. Me. These guys isn't me.
Well, no, it's like we had to deal with what we were given, okay? We weren't doing every day. I mean, every day. I mean, every weekend.
Can you imagine if you had a podcast? That'd be one way to like really boost it. So your numbers, you had 365 podcasts by the end of 1 year.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. You'd have to have a very, very like intense life.
Yeah, you know what? I've been thinking about that. So I was thinking before we started filming this one is that like I genuinely don't know like
what we're gonna keep talking about.
Well, like I just feel like nothing crazy has happened in my life enough to like warrant like a crazy story. Like she did what?
Yeah, exactly. And like maybe I should just start going away more. So we have more to talk about.
Maybe we should just start traveling more.
Well, we do have the Discord that tells us things they want to hear about.
No, for sure. And like that's always a thing, but I was just thinking of like when we think back to like our adventures and stuff like that, like I never did anything like wild.
True. Let me go on the Discord right now.
I mean,
we haven't even been on it once since we dropped it down below the one time. And some people...
Do you think he likes to pretend he's tall?
I think he likes to be rude to everybody. Anyway. Okay. Well, most embarrassing moments.
With when? Every day of my life.
Whenever you want. Embarrassing. Usually probably just like after a night of drinking and I get the Sunday scaries and I'm just like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Like I was dancing so hard. But then
I mean, every time
like,
drinking,
whatever.
It's embarrassing. Like it's just, you're gonna do something or say something.
Yeah, but then I like, on Monday, I don't even care. It's literally just the
one day after?
Yeah, the Sunday scaries. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. And then on Monday, I'm like, I don't care. I really don't care.
We could actually probably have like a full episode on like things that have happened while drinking. Because like I have some stories, I guess, from like university. I have some stories from like adulthood.
I have like maybe two. Like one where I was drugged and then one where I was running home in my bare feet in the snow.
And believe it or not, that's not the same story.
It's not the same story, no.
But the other one, didn't Gavin just like piggyback you?
Running home in the snow?
No. The one where you... Because that was the day you lost everything, right? Like
yeah, I can't remember, so I don't even know the story. I just know
so
that
how are we gonna... You can't even talk about it.
I just remember standing on the back of the booth, and I took a shot, and then the next thing I knew, I woke up.
There's some crazy tequila.
Yeah, and that was like... We preed a little at the house before, but that was only like my second drink at the bar.
Yeah. That sucks.
And like,
I
I
you
wouldn't
were
have
watching
gotten,
it though.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have gotten in if I was like too drunk, because it's Halloween and people, they really overdo it. Like if you show any signs of being like intoxicated at all, they won't let you in. So I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I woke up with my ID, thank God. And that's it. And my visa, I believe.
So to this day, you don't know where your phone went?
I don't know where my phone went. I don't know where my cash went. I don't know where my room key went.
Your room key?
Yeah, so all the doors had locks on it. And then 2 people were staying home. Or 1 person was staying home. And we always just locked it when we went out just in case. Don't know.
Well, thankfully, like, your friends were all there the whole time.
Yeah, but they don't know when I left. They don't remember seeing me leave. They don't remember anything.
No one remembers anything?
Nobody
How'd you get home?
Beats me. I'm assuming I took a cab because my cash was gone. I had $30, and that would have been like fine to get me from where I was back to my house. I had $30. It was gone, and I didn't have my phone. And I called every single taxi company the next day, and was like, "Hey, do you have my phone? Hey, do you have my phone? Hey, do you have my phone?" Nope. I have it on my iPhone. It's never been turned on. I checked around the house. I'm assuming, like, did it fall down a drain?
Or, like...
I went back to the bar and looked around for it. Nowhere to be found.
Maybe when you were getting in the cab, it fell out, and then, like, once it's run over, no one's gonna...
It could have been run over, but, like, I don't think, like, the phones are really, really thin now. I don't think running it over would actually destroy it.
I beg to differ. I feel like it would
even in a life-proof case.
Is that what you had?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Actually, no. I think I had this exact case on it, the sparkly one. Anyway, it's still on my iPhone. It's never been turned on. Maybe one day it will, and I'll be like,
"Oh my god!"
Yeah. So yeah, that was my crazy story. But like, it's not that crazy because nobody remembers anything. Only the fact that I lost everything except for my ID and my...
Which makes you think, visa. Like...
Something was right in here.
Something.
But I don't know.
You're just gonna go home to bed and...
Yeah, I didn't even... Yeah. And I had to change the lock on the door because I had to break into my room because I didn't have my key. Wild.
Like...
Yeah. And then the other story that's a little more lighthearted is we left the bar and then I wore heels and we were there for a really long time and dancing and I really couldn't wear heels anymore. So I took my heels off and it was like winter. It was like January. And then we walked back home.
In the snow.
Yeah, it was freezing. My feet probably got frostbite.
Naturally.
Yeah. It wasn't that far of a run.
You ran?
I do. My feet were cold.
Probably felt great, like, right after all the dancing, though. You're like, huh?
Probably.
Dang.
I can't remember. I just have a terrible memory, to be honest. No, it probably was very, very cold. I don't remember. At first, Kevin did try to piggyback me, and then the moment I hopped on his back, he fell over. So he fell into a snowbank.
He had been drinking also.
Yeah. No, that's how he picked me up. I was like, "Hey, can you come pick me up?" And he's like, "All aboard. Get on my back," and we're running back.
That's what he said.
No.
Oh,
because he said he was drinking also. But, like, if he was sober, why would he do that?
Because he's thoughtful. Like, you got no shoes.
Oh, at the bar. I thought you meant, like, sober as in he stayed home and I called him to pick me up and he just walked.
No.
To pick me up. Anyway, that's my stories. What about you?
I don't think I have anything wild like that. There was one time in university, like, me and my friends had gone to, like, this, because there's, like, an on-campus bar. They were hosting an event, and, like, there were kids from other schools there. And I remember everyone was drinking, obviously, and everybody was dancing, and, like, the people I were with, like, kind of, like, got up on the stage, and they were, like, hyping a crowd, I guess. Because, like, there wasn't, like, a band playing specifically. It was just, like, whatever. And... it was odd because people in the crowd, there was like these like handful of like people who were just very angry. So when like, and this is the time of like Jersey Shore essentially, think about it. Cause like when I was in university, it was what, 2013, 2012, 2013?
2012, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously Jersey Shore had been a thing there. So, you know, like the people on the stage are like fist bumping and these people in the crowd fist bump and then start doing this. And it's like, okay, time to go. And like, I remember we were walking back to our dorms cause it was like 10-minute walk, if that, across campus. And like, they had followed the guys out cause like it was a group of us. Like there was girls, guys, these guys came out and, it just got intense. Like the guys ran at the guys that we had been with and they just started like wailing on them. Like they essentially just jumped the group. And then like me and this other girl were like, what the hell do we do? So everybody was running to the dorms at the same time. Like, this is literally, like, first year. So I was, like, traumatized.
This is what the university is like.
This is what uni is. So once we get in, like, the one girl, like, bolted and, like, was pretty much just screaming in the hallway. Like, we needed a Dawn, which is, you know, like, the people who watch over, like, the new students until someone, like, came. And, like, it was wild because there was nothing done to warrant it. Like, these people, we found out, like, the next day because there were reports written that these people weren't even at the school. They weren't from my school. They had been visiting. So it's like, they just came to fight. Like, and unfortunately, the people I were with, like, were the ones that, like, took it. And I was like, There was one time I wasn't even wasted. I wasn't even, like, drunk. Like, well, okay, I was a little drunk. But, like, I wasn't, like, obliterated. And, like, I remember everything. And I was in 6-inch heels. And we're waiting to get into this bar. We had gone to one bar. We were waiting to get into one bar. So I was, like, squatting, you know, like, to alleviate your shoes, like, when you squat. So
because your heels lift up and you're just on the
bar. So I was like, okay. And, like, I was with, like, 3 other girls. And then, this person, like, the bouncer was just like, yeah, no, you guys can't get in. And we were all like, wait, what did we do? And they were like, he was like, yeah, you're too drunk. I was like, what? I literally questioned him. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
He's like, you're crouched over, you guys are falling all over each other, blah, blah, blah. I was like, huh? What do you mean? I'm, like, literally having a conversation with this person. I was like, my legs are sore. Like, we just came from another bar.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm literally talking to you. And, like, the other girls I was with were a little bit, like, obviously farther off. But, yeah, he was just like, no, I can't let you guys in. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then I remember the one girl I was with, she was just like, she just ran across the street and was like, I'm getting shawarma. Like, that was the night.
All right. You like shawarma?
I love shawarma. Falafel, oh my god.
Okay, well, something you've always wanted to try but never had the chance yet.
That's a loaded question. I think we need to narrow it down to a topic, right? Something like to try, like what?
I don't know.
Something I've always wanted to try. You think food?
I've tried all the food I want to try.
I want to try, like, Japanese or Korean, like, street food. Like, I've wanted to try to make it.
It's not that I'm, like, going hunting for it that I want to try it, but if it came, like...
to you.
Yeah, if it just, like, popped up at, like, a festival or something, I'd be like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, I can't remember a time where I was thinking to myself, wow, I really want to try that. I need to find where to get this. That's food, but even then, like, even after food, like, I don't really...
I mean, I'm trying, like, after food, I genuinely don't know, because, like, obviously there's, like, a lot of things I want to do, or, like, see, or experience, do you know what I mean? Like, travel mostly.
Yeah, no, but that's want to try. What would you do? You would want to try traveling?
Like, I would want to try to...
Pickleball.
Immerse myself in pickleball.
I would love to try pickleball, but the pickleball courts here are expensive to rent.
Are they?
I mean, I guess you can play on, like, an open tennis court, but, like, I don't know. Not pickleball. Yeah, pickleball.
You just like saying pickleball?
Paddleball?
I think it's pickleball.
Either or. One of those. I don't care what kind. It just sounds nice. Bucket list items.
That's mostly just traveling. You know?
Yeah.
There's a couple tattoos that are on my bucket list that, like, I want the tattoo, you know what I mean?
Very true.
Like, I want it. And then there's, like, top of my list is Japan, and then Italy, a couple more places in Europe.
One of my friends is going to Japan in May.
What? For funsies?
2 weeks.
I'd want to go for, like, a month. Only because I've heard, like, multiple things. So it's like I want to see the big cities.
But you also want to go countryside.
Countryside.
I think I could do it in 2 weeks.
And I'm surprised because you and Cav are snowboarders, and Japan's known to have, like, the best.
I know, my boss went.
The best fresh powder.
Yeah, my boss went snowboarding in Japan.
Yeah.
Helicopter snowboarding.
Is that where they drop you from a helicopter? We can't all be dentists. Like, I don't know what you mean.
I don't think they drop him. I think
They
they
just
like
tilt-
hover and then they like get off when they're ready. Not snowboard, ski. Sorry, my bad.
No, the helicopter just tilts to its side and like dumps you out.
My number one place is probably, I want to go to everywhere in Europe first before I go outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then outside of it, probably Bora Bora or Bali.
Yeah.
Like anywhere in Indonesia.
Yeah, I found out one thing I wanted to try, by the way.
Singapore.
Singapore for sure. And this was put into my head by an old boss.
Okay.
She was literally the best, but like ever since we had made it because like I'd gone out for lunch with a couple of gals from work, and ever since it was put into my head, I've always wanted to do it. A crazy night, like not like a crazy night where you just get like you can't remember anything. She was like she wants one of those nights where like you go out and have so much fun and then you wake up in Cabo or something, and I'm like, I want to experience that. Imagine having like
waking up in Vegas.
Waking up.
Oh, what?
Yeah. What happened? Imagine, you know what I mean?
I would.
She's
love
like,
to
I
do
want to
that.
wake up in Cabo, and it's like,
Yeah.
I want that. Like,
I would love that, and then just spend the rest of the day just laughing about what happened, and then sitting
on the beach.
Yeah, literally. That would be so much fun. I thought you were gonna say try, like have a night where you all just, you know, drink wine and paint and stuff.
Those are fun.
I've never done it.
Like I've seen them.
I don't want to try it, but I'll do it. Like if someone invites me. Like I wouldn't go out of my way to plan it. But it'd be
Why?
fun.
You actually could plan it here though.
Yeah, it would be so much fun, but I like that means I'd have to get like canvases.
Dollar store.
That means I'd have to like, I don't know. Maybe I'm lazy to do that. Easels. Need an easel. You don't need an easel. Anyway.
You could get the tabletop easels.
Yeah. Or just like put on a picture, one of those picture frames that like sit it. Pet peeve, and I'm gonna go first. People that put stuff in their cargo pant pocket.
Why do you say that?
Because you do. It's a pet
What
peeve
is
of
the
mine.
point of cargo pants if you're not going to use the pockets?
I don't know, Tara. These pockets barely even open.
Okay, so for the record, for those of you wondering, and I can put this photo in, I think.
It's
I might
on
have
Instagram. Our Instagram.
The photo?
On our conversation of you with the stuff in your pockets is on the Espresso Chateau Instagram.
Yeah, no, but the
which
picture.
Is linked below.
Sorry,
which is linked below.
But the picture I sent you, I was like, does this piss you off?
Oh, the picture itself, no, but it's in the conversation.
Yeah.
That you can see.
Basically, I sent her a picture of my pants. I was wearing cargos.
With 2. Count them, 2.
Not one.
Dry shampoos.
2 dry
Or was
shampoos. It was
hairspray?
like a dry shampoo.
Dry
yeah.
shampoo. Just chilling in there.
2 in there. I didn't have hands.
You did have hands. You drove with them on. Like, what do you
They
mean?
weren't in there on the drive. When I got out of the car, I had other things to carry.
Oh.
So whenever I put everything down,
I said,
was
did
like,
you drive with those in your pocket? And you said yes.
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna read it right now. Anyway, that's
Maybe.
a big pet peeve of mine.
Pet peeve?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have like a pet peeve I can think of right now. Do you know what I mean? There's little things I guess that
can
like.
see so much.
Okay, like what?
Oh my gosh, when I was writing an exam and like, you know when guys have a little bit of stubble? Like it's little and they scratch it and it makes that shh, shh, shh noise. It's so gross. And I was sitting beside somebody writing an exam and I just kept like, are you kidding me?
You gave him the
Stop.
side eye?
Yeah, because he did it for like an hour. I was like, what are you doing?
This gal's still on her first question.
Like, oh my gosh, I was trying not to freak out. And then another pet peeve of mine is maybe I'm just a really irritable person.
That's also a thing though. Like there are little things that I guess like irk me sometimes, but it really depends on my mood at the time. Cause
Yeah, feet. That's a pet peeve of mine, just feet. Like, I think it's so gross. They're just so gross.
Okay.
Anybody's. Ugh. And sometimes when we're
Like toes.
sleeping, like how he'll put his foot on my leg and I'm like, get foot off me. Like, I'll
when he's
punch
sleeping?
him. Yeah. I'll, like, push him. I don't even care. Like, don't put those nasty things on me. And it's all feet. Just all feet. Not a fan of them. Or, let me see what else I have in my repertoire. Something that bothers me as well is when people blatantly see you walking and they either don't hold the door open for you or they just zoom past you.
When they see that you're right behind them but still just...
Or they walk super slow in front of you. Like, get to where you gotta go. Pick it up a little bit.
Slow walking doesn't super bother me as long as I can get around it.
No.
But
So
like if I'm stuck, I'm like...
There's a bridge at the campus where you can fit 2 people side by side. So usually you stick to one side so people can go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, when I tell you sometimes I feel like I could literally handstand walk faster than some of these people. I probably could. Like, it takes so long.
Can you even do a handstand?
No, but I'd still be faster than them. And they just walk like they have no care in the world. It's like, it's like, I'm trying to go home. Get out of my way.
I'm trying to go home.
Yeah.
I'm trying to leave.
Like, I walk pretty fast, but it's because I want to get to my destination sooner. Like, I probably save 5 to 7 minutes a year by how fast I walk compared to slow walkers.
There is a fact about it, some sort of statistic about people who walk fast, but I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, probably that they save way more time. I'm getting to the destination faster than you. If me and you, if you were a slow walker and we both left this house and we wanted to walk around the block, I'd get here first. Probably by like a mile.
I think I'm the fastest walker in the family.
No, I walk faster than you.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Honey P, I walk so much faster.
Okay, well, I guess you're going to walk on our next episode and it's going to be me and you.
Speed walking.
Yeah, basically run. Oh, when people run, another pet peeve. I guess if they're not pet peeves, they're more of like irks or something.
Okay.
When people run with a backpack on and it's going side to side. When I run with a backpack on and it goes side to side. Like, you know when you run and it's like boom, boom.
Is that a pet peeve or is that an annoyance?
It's an annoyance, I
like,
guess. But, like, I know, like, why you're running because either you probably have, like, a deadline or something, whatever. But it's annoying that the backpack moves side to side. Like, when I'm running, the backpack shouldn't swing. Like, stay in place. And I know there's backpacks that have, like, the chest clip. That probably helps it. But they just still swing back and forth. And it's like, you should just stay on my back.
You're running so fast, the chest clip can't even help you now.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm sprinting.
Also, what is in your bag that is that full?
No, but, like, if I have my laptop and then my water bottle, like, I have a big Yeti, right? So the bottom's heavy, so it just, like, it doesn't swing that far. But, like, when it goes side to side, it's just like, oh, like, hold still. Like, I'm trying to run here.
Attach yourself to me.
Yeah. I should just get a jacket backpack. Like, a jacket that has a built-in
The back
backpack.
would still go.
Yeah, like, there's no, it's inevitable. It's called science and gravity and whatnot, but you still haven't thought of a pet peeve yet.
No, not one that's like do or die, like I'll rip someone's head off. You got
people,
another one?
Yeah. When people, like, I can hear their teeth clattering. Like, or wooden spoon on a pan.
Wooden spoon?
Yes.
That I don't.
Oh. Like, it just hurts
What
my
about when
teeth.
a spoon hits a tooth?
A metal spoon doesn't bother me. Wood, like, scraping. Oh, my teeth on wood. It hurts.
But metal's fine.
Yeah, like a normal spoon. Like,
How is that fine?
Because it doesn't make, like, a... No, it's like if I just... It makes, like, a...
I'm sorry, what wooden spoon makes a...
No, but it's like the...
What do you mean?
I hate it. I
beg
hate
to
it.
differ. I personally
I hate
believe that a metal spoon is going to make more of a sound than a wooden spoon.
I hate it.
I actually cannot think of a bad food. I feel like
Wow,
I have
must
so
be
many.
nice.
They're probably all just blocking my brain at the same time because they're all trying to get out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure anyone in the Discord would tell you, like, oh yeah, you hate this. What do you mean? Like,
True. Favorite musical artist?
Favorite musical?
No. Musical artist.
No, I know. Favorite musical artist. I don't know if I have one favorite. I mean,
Yeah, I don't
like
know.
musician.
Band, whatever you
No,
want.
I know. I'm just like, probably Porter Robinson. Like, I really like his music. He'd probably be up there, but then, like, I also like others.
Yeah.
Like, pretty equally because they all make me feel things like Odessa and like.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I like, but the thing is you go by genre.
Like what genre? Yeah.
Because then I like Post Malone. I like Boy With You. Like I like.
Yeah. I can't answer that question either. There's too many.
It's One Direction. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Honestly, their songs are still bangers. I liked this question because a lot of people didn't know. But should pennies be phased out of circulation?
Yes. Haven't they?
If so, should prices then be rounded to the nearest tenth of a dollar? I think price it. Oh my, whoa! I think price tags should be the price. In Europe, what you see is what you're paying. It's $4.50. You're only paying $4.50. Like, don't hide these taxes. Just give them to me straight, okay? I don't care. Number 2. Yeah, we don't have pennies anymore. Canada got rid of them. You can still give them to the bank.
Yeah, but now everything's just by like what decimals.
Everything's
5
to
or
the
whatever.
5. Yeah. So nickels and
I got bit or something.
that sucks.
Yeah.
That's happened to me before. I think it's those little flies. Also,
it itches. It hurts. Man.
But yeah, definitely not the nearest tenth. If anything, we should make the dime a bit bigger.
15
it's
cents.
Tiny. No, not bigger value. I meant like bigger in size. Like it is tiny.
Yeah, people could joke on that. People.
Oh, they could
swallowed
choke
it.
on it for sure. But I'm just saying, like, it's always like at the bottom, and it's like, oh damn, and I actually need 10 cents sometimes, instead of just finding 2 nickels. Also, why is like 10 cents the smallest? Like, don't you think size should vary in amount?
Imagine if they made it just thicker. It's
just,
still
like,
tiny, but it's like
an
thick.
inch thick, yeah. It's just a pound of silver. But what if like the dime became the nickel size and the nickel became the dime size? Honestly, just make everything whole numbers.
Yeah. Just get rid of exact change, yeah. Just get rid of the 25 cents. Well, 25 cents can stay, but get rid of the 10s and the 5s. And then make everything by the 25. Oh, that's $1. Oh, that's $1.50. And then, like, you're literally only getting $1.50. Like,
Yeah.
$5.50. Like, especially because everything's going up in price anyway. It's just the way life is going, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's like, why? Why keep the small stuff? And that's just, like, a hot take. It's not like a... I'm not saying, like, we should absolutely do this. I'm just saying,
it's because
like,
of tax.
yeah.
Well, not because of tax, but like tax, you'd have to either raise it so it stayed 25 and 50 like increments, or lower it so it stayed 25 and 50. Like
I'd be
right now,
down to
tax
lower
is 13%. It's like an odd number. Like if you were to put 13%
10%.
on $100, like it'd be 25%. Or
She just
or
had like
zero.
an aneurysm in her
could you
chair.
imagine if taxes are 25%?
Yeah.
You go and play. I hate this. You go and pay for $100 something, and then tax it with taxes. It's $125. I already puke when I know it's gonna be $113.
Well, Canada specifically also has like weird taxes though.
Ontario, I guess, is 13 because Alberta is 7, I think, or 8%. But anyway, yeah. Even yesterday we went to Dunkin' and Mom used cash.
You okay?
And she got, I'm having a stroke a little, and she got like 4 3 pennies, and I was like, just get rid of the change. Like,
Yeah, put it in like their bucket
tip
or
jar.
whatever, yeah.
tip jar.
Tip jar.
Wow.
And it's
Their
crazy because
tip
you
jar.
just finished a coffee.
That's probably why, because I'm rambling. And I'm trying to get it all out of my mouth, and it's like, slow down. Okay.
I don't know why. It's just, I think it's because it's like chilly out, but the sun's out. It's like a cozy day. So it's like, I'm like,
Yeah, like
I could've slept longer.
Like I could have gone for a walk, but I also could just stay and drink a hot cocoa. Watch a hot cocoa. It's nice.
Oh, the marshmallow's almost melted.
Yeah,
it's almost melted.
It's not hot enough. Okay, this is fun. Somebody told us to describe a movie and have the other person try to guess what movie it is. So kind of like verbal charades.
And we can't quote it?
You could quote it.
Give me big anime eyes.
Robots.
Yep.
Actually, I think quotes make it more fun.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to say there's whale poo, then there's you.
You're not gonna believe this. I was literally gonna quote, "Wait, Lola, I'm not a nobody. I'm a wiener."
I think it's hard when you have two people that constantly quote. Constantly. I'm turning into Jersey accent.
Constantly. We were talking about Jersey Shore and now India. Okay.
People that constantly quote movies to each other.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, we know the ones we're going to pick. Let me pick something that we don't
Well, for the record, it was Shark Tale. If you haven't seen it, it's the best DreamWorks.
Let me think of a movie I haven't really quoted. And the first thing that came to mind was, I'm taking the damn dog.
Legally Blonde.
I know.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
Yeah, and I can't even think of a quote from a movie that we haven't seen. So.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Luca.
No.
Oh. Coco.
No.
One of those movies. I haven't seen it.
Encanto?
Encanto.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
That's a good movie.
I should watch it.
Watch it tonight, literally. It's so good.
I probably will.
It's actually the songs in it are freaking amazing. It's good.
Should the legal drink
Tit?
Should the legal age to drink smoke be raised or lowered? I think it's fine.
I think it's fine. I think shouldn't smoking be the same age? Because don't you only have to be 18 here? So I think smoking should go up.
But gambling is also 18.
But that's not physical health.
Yeah, but it's still addictive.
Then I think they should all be the same age, I guess. You should, when it becomes legal, especially casino too, because it's if you're at a casino, they offer you drinks anyway. So it's why not just make that the same age? There's no point.
Very true, except 18, you're
taxed.
Yeah, you're a legal adult, but you could also still be in high school.
That's what I mean, so raise it.
Yeah, but no, that's why the drinking is okay at 19. I think the gambling age at 18 is okay because that's when you're a legal adult.
But you could argue
you gotta get rewarded for something.
But you could argue that okay, you just said people are still in school, right? So it's why not? Okay, just let's not mess up their schooling potentially, and just have it be so that okay, it's 19, so then you know for sure they're out of high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still like 18 though. It was a nice yes, I can buy scratch tickets.
Stop,
Luna. It was
I wasn't even saying stop to her. I was saying stop to you.
Lou.
That was her opinion.
Lou.
Luna.
Lou, come here. There's people over here.
Luna.
Hey,
baby. I'm not cutting this out. You guys get to hear the dog.
Lou.
I wonder if he'll start howling because it's the funniest thing. If he gets going.
Lou.
Can you howl?
Should I just let her out? Because then at least she'd be barking.
I can let her out. But it's so funny when he howls.
No, he just was no, I'm sitting down. Whatever. Oh. Finn. Look at the camera. Finn. Look at the camera. He don't care.
Get your little tail look at him go. He's gonna fly. He's gonna take off.
Squish.
Not even a little.
Anyway, the age doesn't matter because
but that was your
they
question.
but they shouldn't be lowered because people are just gonna do it earlier anyway. Like realistically. Right?
Yeah, I mean that shouldn't be the deciding factor.
I know it shouldn't be, but if it's 19, like if you lower it, it's gonna get even younger when people attempt it.
That's what I'm saying. Don't lower it.
Yeah, I don't think you should raise it because then I think it becomes more of a like I think the 21 thing is stupid. Actually, everywhere else is 18 except for us.
No, I think there's only 2 places that are 18.
No, everywhere's 18. Most of Europe is like, it's handed to you. You just have it.
You come out of the womb holding the glass of wine.
Yeah, literally. I think 21 is too old.
I do think that's a little much.
Yeah,
like,
I think
20
19
would be better than like.
Is good.
Like anything but 21. I guess.
Yeah, anything but 21. You could be 28. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Imagine waiting till you're 28 to be legal to drink.
Yeah. But then people wouldn't start drinking until like 21. See? I know. Give a recap of stuff that happened in your lives in 2023. Well, I feel like we did with the trips thing.
Yep.
And then nothing big happened after that.
Kind of a blur.
Yeah.
Blur of a year. Like 2023 just... I like to pretend that 20's never happened.
I don't remember yesterday's dinner. What makes you think about like...
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just like... Because of the panini, like the pandemic, I just feel like the 20s haven't really felt good yet. So I'm waiting for a good year, which is why I'm so dead set on circle back to our very first one, 2024 being the year, like being the best year, because like the last like 4, like end of 2019 to 2023, like they were just shit. Like they're like that nothing happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, a lot of things happened, but like I'm just hoping that it gets better.
Yeah.
Like
I agree. I do like this question a lot. I just fricked my hair up anyway. This is personal, obviously, to everybody. Is personal privacy important in a relationship? Would you share your passwords, constant location with your partner? To me, I think it's whatever you feel most comfortable with. I wouldn't, unless they asked. If he was like, oh, what's your password for this? Which he never would, because why does he, like, if he needed my Snapchat password, and like, go on my phone if you want it. Like,
that's kind of like how I am. Like, it's like I'm not hiding anything. So if he asks for it, like I will willingly give it. Like I don't.
Yeah, but there's no reason for me to be like.
But I don't go. Do I? Yeah, like I don't go out of my way to say like, do you want this? Like no, like it's one of those things where it's just like, oh, like if they were to say like, hey, do you mind like if I know like this? And it's like, yeah, go for it.
And constant location. I kind of want it to know when he's actually on his way or if he's still at home and hasn't left his house
100%, 100%.
But other than that, I don't really care who he is.
Like, no, I guess it's a little different here for me. Because, like, I do share, like, we do share, like, location.
Like on text or Snap?
No, like, just because Apple has it, so, like, we just have it on for each other.
Find My Friends or something?
Like, it's, no, you can just, like, have your location or whatever.
Oh.
But it's, like...
Yeah,
because like we're in a long distance relationship, right? So it's like one of those things where instead of having to constantly turn it off and on, it's like if I say like, oh, I'm gonna go out to the stores, go out like this, then it's like he kind of has like that peace of mind. Do you know what I mean? Where if something like heaven forbid bad, you know what I mean? It's one of those situations. So it's like, yeah, I haven't heard from them in a while. Yeah, like where are they?
Yeah, but if you're the type of person that wants to share all your stuff with the person, then go for it. Like if that's what.
No, I don't think there. I don't personally overall that question. I don't think it's a bad thing.
I don't think it's a like that.
You're fine.
He's literally gonna he's gonna fall off the chair.
I know.
Just he looks like a tortellini. But yeah,
I think it would only become a problem if they were like doing it like in a like with like a malicious intent in terms of just like trying to control you
or just not trusting me. If you don't trust me that much, then why are you with
me?
But
it shouldn't be about like the trust. Like that's whatever. That's one thing. But it's like if they're constantly on you about like, well, why are you here? Why are you this? Why are you that? Then I'd question it a little bit. Be like, are you okay?
That's not trusting. Yeah. If you could get away with one crime, what would it be and why?
I don't know if we should answer that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Well,
kidding.
if you're thinking murder, yeah. But I'm just like,
No,
I'd get
I
away
was
with
thinking bank.
jaywalking every day.
Oh. I was thinking...
Yeah, rob a bank.
Yeah. Because, like, that's like talking about, like...
Banks
The
don't
Purge.
hold much.
No, The Purge. Like, would you partake in The Purge? Like, based off those movies, would you partake? And I was like...
I feel like I'd be in the basement shitting my pants.
Like, I talked to Serge about this, and I was like, no. If I could get away getting money without the potential of dying, then yes. But the fact that anybody can do anything at any time, no.
Yeah. If I would go on a flight for 12 hours. I know everything's shut down, so whatever, but no, I would not participate in the purge.
I would fly the plane.
Crying.
Yeah, no. Realistically, I'd probably just stay in
hide
the
in
house.
that closet.
I'd stay in the... It's too close to the front door.
And carry one of your swords you have.
No, there's too many of those movies. There's like 5. I worked on one of them, but...
Yeah, I think I've only seen the first 3.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever lost your phone or wallet? How did it happen? How did you get it back? Well, I just lost my phone. I told you, and my money that was in it. And no, I never got it back, so there you go.
I can knock on wood, I haven't lost it yet, but that's because I'm very paranoid about that stuff. I'm like constantly like feeling worried.
Yeah, when I'm like out now, well, actually I don't really care because my fanny pack's always like on my chest.
No, because that's
but if
a
I'm
thing
wearing
now.
a purse,
Yeah.
I do have my left hand always.
When
on.
we were in France, I was gripping that thing, life gripping that.
Yeah,
like I was not letting that.
What's something you bought but now regret but getting? I bought a Gucci belt and sold it 2 weeks later.
That is actually crazy to me, but like you did that because like you didn't even wear it. Like
I did wear it. There's a picture of me wearing it.
there's one.
Yep. 2, actually.
Probably all the little shit that I would buy when I was younger because it's like, damn, if I would have kept
you
that.
happy in the moment.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like
I see that all the time. I used to go to Hannah, I think every other week, to be honest, with everybody from school.
Yeah.
That's 20 something bucks. If I didn't go, I would have had like a couple hundred, but hey, I ate sushi and it was good.
I'm thinking more like when you go to Claire's.
Oh yeah, and you buy the like 100 pack of earrings that have like strawberries and bananas and penguins.
But you thought they were the cutest.
Yeah. That's a story for when Ainsley's here.
Oh.
So whatever. But that's it. It's just all the little knick-knack stuff. You probably have a lot of it still though.
Maybe. I'm trying to think of like something I regret buying, but like I can't think of anything specific.
Do you think kids being on phones, tablets since a young age causes issues? I'd prefer not to answer. Yeah, obviously it does.
Like it's pretty like it's pretty known now to that like it does.
If they're doing like
mess things up.
A leap pad on the iPad, sure. But most of them are a leap
watching TV.
Yeah, watching TV or playing Minecraft. A lot of people might
watch yourself. Do not ever talk badly of Minecraft.
I like Minecraft, but that's all they
name.
do. But like for people that didn't know leap pad, it's just like a learning like tablet almost, and you put a book in and it tells you stuff.
Which arguably in counterpoint, people will argue that like, oh well, there's like kids shows that are educational, but I feel like
the interactive part of it.
Yeah, it's missing that. And then also it's like I think about it all the time about how like, you know, we were outside all the time.
Yeah.
Rain or shine, cold or hot, we would be outside like doing things.
We would change.
Meet like other kids on the street.
Yeah,
it's like,
come back for dinner when we saw Dad's truck in the driveway.
And I just feel like I don't see kids out anymore.
No.
Like I don't. And I just feel like that.
Yeah. It's annoying kind of.
Like it's just sad.
Mm-hmm. I don't really go outside anymore, but at least I'm reading books.
And like I'm not judging or saying anything bad. Everybody has their own way of doing things. I respect it.
Oh, but like that means like
it's
like for like if that's the only thing that they do. Like most people do it if they need to get ready or something and whatever.
But if it's all they do and like if
or
it's the only way for you to like like what happened? Okay, how do you feel about when people go to restaurants and they whip out an iPad for their kid?
No, bring them toys.
Put a show on.
No, bring them toys.
Like a coloring book.
Yeah.
I used to bring a drawing book everywhere.
Color the mat. I mean, it's up to them. Like, I don't even have kids, so maybe I'll literally eat my words if I ever have any. But
same. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's hard to answer because I don't have any.
Yeah, and I probably could just literally swallow myself after having a kid. Being like, why did I do that? Should learning a second language be required in schools? Would
Absolutely.
there be any negative repercussions?
Nope. Because I think bilingual actually makes things so much easier for you. And like, to an extent, I'm not saying it's going to make your life so easy, but I think it's so beneficial. Like, there's so many jobs I've been looking at, and it's like...
Must speak French.
If you're bilingual, like, it's a thing.
Bilingual.
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 Bilingual. Like, you're putting a capital U in the middle.
Capital U! Yeah, I like to emphasize my letters.
Bilingual. Anyway, I do agree. I think it should be whatever you want, though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that they should force you to take French here. I think it should be the parents' choice whether they want you to take the, like, big three, French, Spanish, or Italian. And then, whatever.
Yeah, I think it should be the big three. And I think French and Spanish, like, absolutely.
Yeah.
But then what'd you say for the third one?
Italian. Because they're all very similar. Right?
Or you could go, like, something like... Say, why was I thinking German? But I actually also thought Mandarin as well. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, but I think most of the world population speaks Spanish. Like, more countries
I think
speak
they all speak... I think English is now...
across the world. But I think Spanish... There's more countries that speak Spanish than any other language. Because you have, like, all down south, right?
Yeah.
The States... Down south as in, like, Dominican and Cuba and stuff. I don't know if... This is going to sound really bad. I don't know what South America speaks. I know Brazil speaks Portuguese.
It's usually between
the two. But is it, like, Argentinian? Like,
no, it's, like, it's usually, like, between the two. Because, like...
So, yeah. This might sound very dumb, but...
Might sound dumb here, but I had another thing. Personally, when it comes to schooling, and you might disagree... I think this should be known, though, like, because obviously nobody has a choice when it happens. I think sign should automatically be taught in elementary school, like, across the board.
I know how to sign. I can see clearly now.
But, like...
I don't agree. I think it should be an elective in high school. Because, no offense.
I get it.
This isn't offensive, just me personally, I haven't had to come in contact with anybody that needed to sign.
Yet.
Exactly.
And, like, I have, though. Like, even when I was working, like, through college, when I was working at the fast food place, there was someone who came in, and it's like, damn, thinking about it now, like, and, like, you know, in elementary school, though, like, you know, there are kids...
Yeah, I think it should be an elective if you want to.
It should just be taught because, like, we don't teach cursive anymore, so why not just learn sign and, like, writing?
Yeah, because they're trying to... Have you seen kids write these days? It's atrocious.
Doctor writing?
Worse. Chicken scratch. Yeah. I don't know, maybe. I could see it. Like, I could see... schools opting to do that, but I guess it depends. Like, me personally, I've never had to, so I feel like it could be a cool elective if you wanted to. But I guess once you run into somebody and you realize that you have to really enunciate and talk, like, slow down your words so they can read lips, if they can, usually they are pretty good at it, then it's like, oh, like, I kind of feel bad that I can't sign, right? That's pretty much all the questions that we've been asked on the Discord.
We'll have to ask for more.
Yeah, like, we went through a bunch of those, really.
I know for, like, the next one, if we have Ainsley on, we can definitely talk about some more childhood things. Maybe, you know, growing up with siblings. And then I was thinking of another one. We should have an episode where we talk about, you know, like, people have asked about your relationship and, like, you know, your wedding and stuff. Maybe we can... get the ball rolling on those plans that you've had. A little bridezilla in there.
Well, you gotta be one if you want stuff done, right? Is there a show that doesn't run or has changed significantly that you would want back?
I asked this.
Yeah, but, like, I want original Steve back on Blue's Clues. Like, and I want...
Yo, when he came out with his thing, I was so sad. Like, it actually just kind of stabbed at your heart, eh?
Yeah.
When he was like, sorry, I disappeared. I hope you're doing well. I was like... sobbing like a baby.
Yeah, I've been doing okay. I think the Zaboomafoo brothers.
They just posted something,
Yep,
actually.
I think they're rerunning it.
Oh my gosh.
And I miss
Zaboomafoo with the
Zaboomafoo.
Kraft Brothers. I remember watching that.
Yeah, I hated it, but loved it. I've noticed this might be another pet peeve, when
This is...
noses
What?
on, like, cartoon noses. Like, when they make them sniff around, oh my gosh, it bothers the crap out of me. Like, Bear in the Big Blue House,
when he sniffs
screen.
Yeah.
And then we were watching Ice Age the other day.
The rat, the squirrel.
The squirrel, the whole, like, first 5 minutes of, I think, the second one is just his nose, like, sniffing around. Oh my gosh, it was so gross. And then there's another one, Entangled, when the horse is sniffing for Flynn Rider.
That was the lesser. But...
And, like, I can't stand noses, I guess. Like, it bothers me.
Doesn't it make you happy knowing that someone's sitting behind that screen going... like, okay, without passing out, we need you to do a couple big inhales.
Yeah, or, like, really fast. Like, looking for somebody.
But, like, think about it. Like, and how do you not get, like...
Yeah, they probably do two, an inhale and an exhale, and
or like
they
a
speed
fast
it up
one
themselves. Right?
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, yeah, that's been my pet peeve.
Bear in the Big Blue House, that guy in that costume just going... You tired?
I don't know why I keep yawning, like...
Oxygen to the brain.
Yeah, maybe I need more oxygen in my body.
Apparently that's a real thing. Another fun fact.
Yeah, it's not because you're tired, it's because you need more oxygen in your body. Well, then I guess I must be full of carbon, because, like... It's always a bad sound.
Another pet peeve.
Yeah. No, when you're in bed and you have to pee and your water bottle's empty and you're in the comfiest position ever, it's like, oh, do I risk everything?
I
Or
mean, yeah,
get up?
you risk it all for the biscuit.
Yeah, but the first thing I like to do when I wake up is take a drink of water. Chug. And then, what, just be annoyed in the morning? Like,
well, if you don't go to the washroom, you run the risk of waking up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Just, like, do not have a choice to go to the washroom.
Exactly. And I can't risk that here because that means I either have to go into mom's room or walk all the way downstairs. And
I know you're not doing that. Just
Our,
falls down the stairs.
Yeah. The bathroom that's just outside my bedroom at home is being renovated. So I have to use literally toilets, bathrooms that are on the opposite side of the house from where I am.
It's not that far. It's like 10 feet.
Your 10 feet is very off. That's like
20, 30.
35, 40. Still, though, it's going to be annoying at 3 in the morning.
I'm just saying.
But anyway, there is... what were we talking about before we were talking about bathroom renovations?
I don't know, you brought it up. I, like, legitimately, like, I don't...
Oh, a pet peeve of, like, having to get up, being comfy, or...
Shocker,
and yeah, or... Yeah, literally, this video's been all about my pet peeves, because you can't remember any, so I might as well tell you all mine.
Pet peeves and coffee.
Yeah, and, like, maybe think about one of yours, instead of just making me feel like I'm very difficult. None of these things happen a lot, but when they do, they're a pet peeve. Like, how often does a sniffing nose happen in a movie?
I can't get your, like, face out of my head now, though, whenever you were talking about the beard scratching.
Yeah. I literally was, like, my head was down for the people that aren't watching this and that are listening to it. Like, my head was down, and he was scratching, and it was probably the 4th time he was scratching me again. Like, he was doing it just because he could. He wasn't actually itchy. And he's scratching, and I'm just, like, my eyes widen, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, this guy. And I slowly turn my head to him, and I'm like, really? He didn't even notice. I wanted to punch him out. Like, really.
Yeah, because you can't talk or you're kicked out.
Yeah, it's a horrible sound. Like, oh. It's just the sound of like the hair follicles like flipping back after they scratch them.
I couldn't.
Yeah, it's gross. But now I just sound very picky because you couldn't name one pet peeve.
I don't know why they're all escaping me right now. Maybe it's because, like, maybe I've just given up all hope. You know what I mean? So now nothing just... like, everything bothers me, so now nothing bothers me. You know what I mean?
Nothing bothers you at the store. Nothing bothers you when you're driving. People that go under the speed limit.
People who cut me off, but, like, for no reason. People who cut you off and go slow. That.
People that go... not only under the speed limit, but like significantly under the speed limit. Like I was driving in London and the speed limit's 60. Somebody was going 38.
That's way too low.
Why?
Yeah.
Like somebody should pull you over.
We got places to go.
Not even that. Just how do you get anywhere? Like you have to leave like a half hour early because you're going 38 in a 60. Like, that's ridiculous.
That's actually crazy. That's actually really below.
Yeah, like if police officers should pull you over and take away your license immediately.
Take your license away?
Yeah.
I don't think people should be driving after, like, 70.
I think as soon as you want to buy a gold car, I think just like that's, I've heard enough. That's enough for you. Yeah. Or like no, I won't say brown because I do like the brown on some cars, like the metallic brown.
Really?
Yeah, like on a truck, it looks really nice. Or like the Cadillac SUV, they do a nice one.
Like the goldishy brown color. It's like light.
No,
like brown.
The dark brown color.
Oh, I don't think I've seen many.
No, they're not a lot around here, but they are a very nice color. But the light brown, yeah, removed. Or a Buick.
As soon as you think it's time to get a Buick.
Yeah, can I see the Buick? And as you're saying it, he just takes your license and puts it in the shredder. It's like Buick.
I'd like to take a look at the Buick.
It's like time slows down while you're saying it.
It's kind of funny how that happens.
Yeah.
It's like people reach a certain age and they're like, this seems like a good car to get.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
Some of them, like, you can get a nice Buick that does, like, look okay. But a lot of the times when you see a Buick, it's usually a person, you know.
Of an older age. Yeah,
more mature than I am. In, like, an age way. Not an immature, mature way. Very mature, thank you. And I just think they should be...
It's kind of funny because this conversation is so very, like, someone your age would say. You know what I mean? Like, thinking about how you're talking right now. It's
forever. Like, if you're, like, you walk into Cadillac, because I know you are, just marching. I need a new car, okay? Or Honda. It works for Honda, too. And you go up to the guy and you say, show me your gold cars.
Nobody's saying show me.
Whoa. Like, if I was the salesperson, I would be like, excuse me? Like, the wind would just, like, blow my hair and my face back. I'd be like, gold? Did I hear you say gold? And they would be like, yeah. And I would just, like, hit a button and, like, trapdoors would open. And they would be like, give me your driver's license.
Why? Why'd you say? Because I know you are. Like, nobody's walking into Cadillac and demanding to see these gold cars.
Okay, fine. Show me a car. Because they're not getting anything.
Because I'd like to make it gold.
Yeah. Is it customizable? Yeah, you can pick the color. I want tan seats and gold.
Not tan seats.
The tan seats are nice, but not when you mix it with gold, and they always seem to do it. Do you want white? Oh, no, sir. I have to drink my coffee in the car in the morning. I might get it spilt all over it. Do you want black? No, it gets too hot in the summer.
Oh my God, the reaching is unreal right now.
Tan, please. And, okay, what would you like the exterior to be? Gold. And sparkly.
And we're done here.
Yeah, that's enough. Close the laptop. Abort mission.
Could I see your license really quick?
Yeah.
We're just going to need to take some info down.
Yeah, you have to put your license in, like, info in before you, like, customize a car, right? And then as soon as they hit gold, you hit gold on it, the website just shuts down. The computer's hacked and it deletes all the information and like the driver's license on record.
File corrupted.
Yeah. 404 error.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm so sorry if you have a gold car. It's just all fun and games.
But like she's low-key so serious.
Yeah,
like, but just like you're so passionate about one might say this is a hill you're willing to die on. Is that like elder
more
people,
mature.
like more mature people?
Yeah.
Go for gold cars.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
And I bet you if like tan cars were an option, they'd get it.
Okay.
Like neutral. Like they like neutral.
Yes, but also I'm pretty sure Dodge has a sand color. Like it's called like desert or something. Mm-hmm. So nice. Looks very nice. It's the gold that gets
for me. It's like colors can look good, but only on specific cars.
Yeah,
like what's good looking on like
a car
doesn't work for an SUV. Or like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I don't think I like any. I think gray for a car or red, really are the only. So you can get whatever you want, like whatever your preference is.
No matter your age, for the record,
no matter
Selena's
your
just
age,
very passionate.
Watch, the next car I buy is gonna be gold because it's the only one that
honestly, I kind of hope it is. Like,
honestly, I should do it just for the pod, just for the memes.
Yeah, please let us know down below if Selena should get a gold car.
Or silver. I hate silver cars. You don't have to be old. You don't have to be young. I just hate silver cars.
They're basic.
They look very toyish, like very junky. They make, and even if you have an expensive car, they make it look very cheap.
That is very passionate of you. I have to let them in.
Yeah, but okay, there's dog is literally sleeping on the. Whew, I needed a cool down anyway. It's a good thing you stood up. I needed a break. A break. And she's gonna go straight to the front window.
Start howling.
Yeah, we put her out just in time though, because school's done.
Not that she'd ever do anything to anyone, but
no.
Like she's kind of low key, like a little scaredy cat. No, she's just old actually. But
yeah. But okay, you're telling me that Nono's car doesn't look cheaper silver than yours.
Yeah. It's just like it's a base color. Like it is. It looks like it hasn't been painted.
Yeah, it looks like it hasn't been. Color. Yeah, it hasn't been painted. They're waiting. Like it's just.
But that being said, there are silver cars that look good. It just depends.
Give me an example. No.
Why are you so like on me right now? Like,
I'm not on you. I'm just saying I need an example for me to agree with you.
Like there's some like sporty
some
cars.
Grays. Yes. I'm talking silver.
Like the microphone silver. Not chrome silver.
Yeah, silver. Like this silver actually, exactly. Like I had 2 gray cars.
Like that's Nono's car.
Yeah, it is.
I had a silver car. Remember Greg?
Yeah, and it looked
cute. Oh.
Yeah, wow. There's nobody there. It's the wind.
He had a nightmare.
Yeah. I had 2 gray cars and I loved them. But I can't do silver. But that's just a personal preference. Again, if you have a silver car, do not take offense to it. If you want to...
She's just very passionate about car colors.
Yeah, if you want to sand it down and paint it, I'll come over and help you. That's fine. I'll offer my services.
You heard her.
Yeah. Hopefully you live somewhere cool and warm so I can go and visit. Travel a little bit. An hour and a half. The half. An hour and a half. Of absolute garbage. Not garbage. Nothing.
Wow.
I just got very hostile.
Oh my god. Like she basically just said our podcast is shit.
No. I meant there was no like real storyline. We got through a lot of questions though that people did want to know, which was fun. He's like not even sitting on anything. He's like on a ledge.
Yeah, he's hovering right now. I don't understand what he's doing.
And it was nice of him to join for the entire time. We heard him a couple times.
I don't know what that bark was.
One last pet peeve.
It's him, isn't it?
It's his lick. Like when he's sitting down and he's just licking things, and it's like, why are you licking things?
Very okay. So this podcast has been very hostile from Selena.
I'm passionate about a lot of things. I was trying to go through all my pet peeves to try and get you to think of one, and you can even back me up with one. And all my pet peeves are really random too, though.
Yeah, like, no, I feel like I definitely have some, I just don't know what they are, like.
And not necessarily pet peeves, a lot of them are just minor annoyances.
Yeah.
Or, like, irritation.
The beard scratching one, like, yeah, I guess, like, there's human sounds that I'm just, but it's not from anybody, like, it could be very well from my own body, like, if my stomach's, when you eat and your stomach's digesting and it makes, like, the sounds of digestion, but it also makes it sound like you're starving or something like that, and I'm just like, that bothers me.
I know. And then someone's like, are you hungry? And it's like, no, I'm digesting.
And I'm like, no, I just ate 4 plates of pasta.
Yeah, like, get off my back. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I'd say like, pet peeves are bodily functions for me, and you know that.
Yeah.
I know that if a bodily function happens in front of me, I'm the first person to get so aggressively angry at the person. I'm like, why can't you go away?
Yeah, my best friend.
No.
Yeah.
She'll be on the podcast. And also,
Okay,
that's
fine.
disgusting.
We've talked about poo and toilets on the podcast. I don't think
we didn't.
Yeah, we did. We talked about RV. The scene
Yeah, that's
in
no.
RV.
That's stop. That's disgusting.
Okay, well, you brought it up.
Okay, I'm so sorry if you're listening to this and it's actually disgusting. We will put a warning if we decide to ever bring up disgusting things again. I will do a voiceover.
I already did a warning at first. I did a warning at once in this podcast already.
That was the last one, wasn't it? For the dentist?
Oh.
Selena's days are running into each other.
Yeah, wow. Oopsie. Anyway.
I'm not cutting it out.
She won't cut it out, but that's fine. This episode has just been me being passionate about a lot of things, okay?
I'm going to label it Selena's got passion.
Yeah, passion flakeys. Selena has passion flakeys. That's the last episode we talked about. Anyway, we'll end this one here, and hopefully the next one you'll be able to see some guests. You should let us know what your pet peeve is so it makes me feel better about having pet peeves, because right now I'm the only one in the world that has pet peeves.
No,
apparently.
you're not.
So
I have them, I just don't know what they are, you know? Like, I won't know until it happens.
that's very true. So,
I have a pet peeve.
okay, tell me your pet peeve.
I think hands to mouth are fucking disgusting. So when someone's sitting there, like, slurping on their fingers after they've eaten something, I'm like, stop right now.
Or like Doritos or something. You don't lick your fingers after you eat Cheetos?
I wipe that shit on a napkin.
Actually, you know what? If it's too cheesy, I'll wipe it. But
I'll just wipe it on my bed sheets.
Yeah, but like,
That's it.
no, I don't eat chips in bed. But like, I guess.
No, but like, it's just really like, when it gets too much. I'm not saying I'm against it, because like, I get it. I do. Like, if it's like a little whatever, you're just like doing it. But I'm talking
like
about people
like have like a
when people are like rolling their tongue over that finger, like like, and you're out at a restaurant, like,
yeah, at a
come
restaurant.
on.
No, it's completely different at a restaurant too than when you're in here, like in house, in the house. Because you're gonna have to get used to it if we do the hot ones challenge.
Sticks, man. Well, I want to do the hot ones challenge. I'm just a little scared. But I want to do it.
Very true. Well, this seems like a very good time to end the episode anyway. Someone is about to walk in the door and disrupt us, but hopefully we'll see you next week with a guest.
Yep, and let us know if there's anyone that you would like us to bring on.
For sure. Well, thank you for coming to the Espresso Chateau, where I don't even know what I say anymore.
The conversations
are
good,
but the espresso's better. Okay.